I'm Rebecca from Pack Hacker, and in this video we'll be taking a detailed look at the Topo Designs Rover pack, which I've been testing now for 3 weeks. Check out our website for more information. The link is in the description below. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's start off with the materials. Now, this is a 1000D nylon here at the bottom of the pack, so you've got some extra durability on there. And then at the top, we've got 420D nylon pack cloth. So this is going to give it a little extra water resistance, which is handy, you know, on the top of the pack if it's raining. And it also has, I felt like a kind of scratchy material, like a scratchy sound that comes off of it, just to give you an idea of what this material is like. So yeah, there is actually a whole line of Rover packs. This one is the classic, but we do have a video comparing the lineup. So check that out if you want to take a look at them. So let's start off. We can take a look at the harness system. Now, there's not too much going on, but for a pack of this size, that's fine. So we've got some mesh padded shoulder straps here, which are really comfortable. This bag, you know, you're not going to have too much kind of stuff in it weighing it down. So there's some nice padding there, so it gives it a really nice, comfortable carry, even if you're wearing it for long periods of time, which is great. And these are also adjustable and really easily adjustable too. Got a little lid, I'm going to pull that down. There aren't any strap keepers, but you can add those on if that kind of thing, you know, annoys you. And then there is no sternum strap or hip belt, but you do have the option, you know, if you wanted to attach one, if you're going hiking and need it, then of course you can attach one on. There are also these D-rings there if you wanted to, just some attachment points. Again, just if you wanted to, like I said before, attach anything on. And then you can also see on this pack, you've got these loops here. And these are they call them the pack fast. So they're basically attachment loops, which you can use to attach this pack to your travel bag, should you want to do that. So it's nice to know that that's in there. And then at the top here, you've got this handle, just like nylon webbing. It's not, you know, sometimes you see they're kind of like folded together just to give it a bit of padding. That's not there, but it's, you know, these top handles always come in handy if you're kind of transporting it somewhere, want to grab hold of it quickly. So that's nice to know that they're on there. Excellent. Oh, and the back panel. Now this, on the tech pack version of this lineup, it's ribbed, so, and it gives it a bit more airflow. This one doesn't have it. It's that kind of scratchy material. So there isn't much ventilation. The padding, there's some slight padding on the back, and then your laptop, if you want to put your laptop in there, it will be the other side of this. But if you're going to have any kind of like pointy items, you may start to fill them through. You might just see, if I put it this way, there's a slight bend where this bag's quite fully packed. So it's just something to be aware of there. Okay, so let's turn it over. Now on the front, as you've probably already noticed, they have the Topo Designs logo, and there are 2 external pockets on here. You've got one in this flap here and one down the bottom. Now these come in really handy for those quick access items that you want to grab quickly, and they've got some really nice zipper pulls. The zippers on this are YKK, and I believe they are 10 RC, but as you can see, they're really chunky, and it just feels like they've got it together. When you're opening it up, it just feels durable, it feels strong. I personally love a chunky zipper, because I just feel like it's, you know, gonna hold it all together. It just feels like something, you know, more reliable. So these have been a real pleasure to use, which is great. And also you can see you've got these tabs here, which of course you can attach something to should you want to. But I also love them just to hold for the zipper as well. Comes in really handy. This is quite a big pocket. You can see if I put my hand in there, it goes down to this kind of seam here. So you could fit like a small notebook, slightly large items, but it is pretty slim. So you want to have those kind of slimmer, thinner items in here. And as you can see, I'll just show you what's in there. Go tub, and I've got some anti-bac. And basically, if I kind of push that in, you can see it will show up through the bag there. So just be aware of that if you want flat items. It doesn't, you don't necessarily notice it straight away, but if you're looking for it, you can see it there. And there's also a slight mark. It's not a tear or anything, it's just a mark, but if you're going to go for, lighter materials or lighter colorways, then, they will show up more marks. So just something else to think about. But a good thing about this material is it doesn't pick up any dirt or fluff. I've been really impressed with how it holds up, especially, this material on top. So it kind of keeps looking really clean and smart all the time. But of course, lighter colorways will show up more dirt. The nice thing about Topo designs is that they have some really nice colorways over on their site. I think at the time of this review, they've got 5 different colorways over there. And so you can find something that you really like and that suits your personality and things like that as well. So that's great. Now, so that's that pocket there. And then over on the top, we have another chunky zipper. And then you've got this quick access pocket in here. Now, things may drop down. So with slightly larger pockets, if I have smaller items, I like to put them in little pouches for extra organization. So you can do that, but just be aware if you're going to put something bigger in, this does need to be flexible to come over the top of the bag. So if you're going to stuff that full, then it may be difficult to kind of get that across. But for those smaller items that you just want to grab quickly, maybe like your keys, you've got a key clip in there, then you can pop those in there. And also just a note, throughout this bag, it's got a really nice bright interior lining. So it makes it super, super easy to see anything that's in your pack is in this front pocket, in this one, and inside the pack, which I'll show you in a minute, which comes in really, really handy. Over on the side of the bags, both sides, you've got a water bottle pocket, which is elasticated, so it kind of goes back down when it's not in use. These are pretty tight, so you're not going to fit like a huge water bottle in there, but it's nice that they kind of compress back down. And then you can also see that we've got these compression straps at the side, which are super, super easy to use. And they do a good job at compressing the bag down if you don't have much in it or you want to kind of make it a bit slimmer. And the nice thing is because you've got 2, it keeps the kind of overall look of the bag more kind of even. Whereas if you just have one, sometimes the bottom's cinched in, the top's huge. So it's nice to have that there. We also use these to hold a tripod. So if you have larger items that aren't going to fit inside this pack, then you can put them down the side, cinch them in, and that worked really well. It was nice and secure. Okay, so let's take a look inside the bag. We've got these Woojin clips here, which are nice and easy to use, and these are also adjustables. So, for example, let me just flip that back. Oh, this dual opener is what I'll show you in a second. So you've got this top one, and then you've got this cinch strap here, which you can pull open to access the inside. But basically, if you wanted to fill this right up higher, you've got kind of this extra space here. This flap will just come over the top, and then you can attach it. So it is going to be pretty long and may not be the look that you're going for, but it's nice to know that should you need to kind of stuff something extra in there, then you have the ability to do that. So that's nice, and you can kind of use all the space that you have there. Okay, so unclip those, undo this. So if you want to like kind of grab something from the inside of the pack, you do have to go through this layer and then this one. So if that kind of doesn't work for you, then that may be an issue if you just want to be able to access what's inside your pack as quickly as possible. But then inside this compartment, open that up, you've basically got a huge bucket, so you can organise this space as you like. At the back here is a it says it holds up to most 15-inch laptops. This is a 15-inch laptop case, and it was pretty tight to get in there. So if you've got a chunkier case on your laptop, then it may be a bit of a tight squeeze. But let me just take these items out. I usually put, if I've got like an item I want to grab quickly on top, just so that I can grab hold of that. And then I've got my jacket, and then my tech pouch. I'll just show you that right down the bottom. So because this is a big bucket, packing cubes, tech pouches do come in handy, especially if they have a handle as well, so you can just grab those. And then this is the inside big bucket, but it's that yellow interior. It makes it so easy to access whatever you have in there. So that definitely comes in handy. And then at the back is the laptop sleeve. Now there's not much padding going on here apart from what you have in the back panel. I have a 13-inch laptop, so that fits in easy with a case, but like I said, if you've got a 15-inch and a really kind of thick case, it may be a bit of a tighter squeeze, but there is no padding on the front here. So if you want to protect your laptop, just may want to think about that. But yeah, there we have it. That is the Topo Designs Rover pack. Check out packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below. We'll see you in the next video.